Hello my lovely Scorpio, I hope whenever you're watching this you're having a great day today. My name's Rachel and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. This is your monthly love reading. So take the energy that resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it where it is. If it doesn't resonate, do check out your moon and rising sign because that might resonate more with you. Okay, angel spirit guys, what is the love message for our lovely Scorpio, please? What do they need to know? Okay, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel that if you are single or if you are in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, I feel that it's time to retreat together, go on a little vacation, go on a little staycation, whatever it is, whatever you want to do, to be able to connect with each other rather than letting the outside world kind of consume the relationship. And by that I don't just mean like friends and family, I mean like social media, work life, just life, you know, just life can sometimes just take over and we feel like we're so connected to everything that we need to do, we actually disconnect from our partner. And I feel for some of you, if you're in a relationship right now, I feel it's important that you reconnect with each other. So going away, no phones, nothing like that, no social media, no work emails, and just spend that time together. I feel that if you are single, I feel that you need to retreat. If you've been trying to find someone to date, you've been going on dating sites, but putting yourself out there a lot and you just can't seem to find anybody to connect with, I feel that it's time to take a step back from the dating world and reconnect with yourself. I feel that maybe you're putting too much pressure on the situation or too much pressure on yourself, and because of that reason you're not actually attracting anything in, because the more disappointment you're getting by not meeting someone, the lower your vibration is going, which then obviously pushes love further and further away. But by retreating, by going within, by reconnecting with yourself again, by doing things that you enjoy and that brings your vibration up higher, is when you're going to attract somebody into your life. So let's get into tarot. Okay, so angel spirit guys, what is the message for our lovely Scorpio, please? Okay, right then. So the first card that we have here is the Six of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Swords. You've got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress card, and the Queen of Wands. Wonderful. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, the first card is, what do you want in love? What are you looking for in love? And I feel with the Six of Pentacles, you're looking for someone that will work with you, that's going to have that give and take energy around them. That it's not that you are giving and giving and giving to this relationship and not receiving back, but your person also gives and receives from you. So it's like a two-way street. You want somebody that is going to be very giving, very loving, very nurturing for the relationship, just as much as you will be. And that will build a solid foundation. I feel that for some of you, Scorpio, you've given a lot of yourself, you've changed things, you've may have changed your entire life. For some of you, I feel like you've uprooted your entire life for someone in the past, and nothing, well, you didn't get you didn't receive what you needed to receive in love. And it's all well and good saying, well, you need to give to the other person, but you need to take care of yourself as well. If you're not receiving the love that you want, that you need from a relationship, you tend to give up. Not just you personally, but everybody just tends to give up, which means the relationship fails. And no one's to blame, because both of you needed to put the work in to make the relationship work. And I feel that if one person feels lacking of what they need or what they want in the relationship, then they're not going to give as much of their energy because they feel so drained by doing it. So you're looking for in love, you're looking for someone that is going to work with you and is going to sustain a relationship, because it's at the start of the relationship, we're all honeymoon phase, getting to know each other, a lot of messages and contact and seeing each other. And the longer the relationship goes on, it kind of dwindles away. And I feel that you're realizing that, and you're now looking for someone that is going to want to sustain a relationship, that continues those messages, that continues those date nights, and whatever else it is that you feel that you need to have a solid foundational base as a relationship. Now, the Ten of Swords here is what have you learned from love? And the Ten of Swords is showing that I feel that you feel like love isn't always cupcakes and rainbows, and love can hurt, and people can stab you in the back, and if you don't have your intuition turned on, that's what I feel, if you not have your intuition turned on, you can fall prey to it. And I feel that you have also learned that when something isn't working, or when something doesn't feel right, to trust it. But the Ten of Swords is showing that, you know, things always come to an end, and they can come to a very painful end if you're not listening, or or your intuition is not turned on. So with the Eight of Swords here, is like what holds you back from love. The Eight of Swords is showing that you hold yourself back from love. You might have limiting beliefs. You might be scared of this painful. I feel that someone stabbed you in the back. I do get an energy as someone had there was infidelity of some kind. Someone might not have supported you in the way that you felt you wanted to be supported, and you felt stabbed in the back. And now you don't want to kind of be vulnerable with anybody. You don't want to let anybody in because of that situation. But however, you want to find love, and you want to find that relationship. So the only person that's holding you back right now is you. So if you took the blindfold off, if you undone your hands behind your back and pulled them forward, by taking that blindfold off, that's you kind of switching on your intuition. So I'm taking my blindfold off, and I'm going into another relationship. I'm going into things as with my eyes wide open. So that if something comes across my path that I feel like, red flag, it's time for me to walk away. But if you keep the blindfold on and you go into a relationship, you're not going to be able to see the red flags. You're not going to be able to see what the reality of it is. And also, if you took the blindfold off, it might not be as bad as you think. It might actually be a very beautiful relationship that's in front of you. But you've got your blindfold on, so you can't see it. So the only person that's stopping you from finding love, from falling in love and being in a relationship is yourself. You need to trust yourself more than you trust someone else. If you trust yourself enough to be able to go into a relationship, to know that if it all falls apart, you are strong enough and you are stable enough to pull yourself back because you've done it before, then you'll be able to take that blindfold off and go into a relationship with open eyes. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and this is your heart ready for love? The Wheel of Fortune is yes, your heart is ready for love. You know that what comes around goes around. You know that with the bad comes the good. And you know that in your heart of hearts, you know that you're ready for love. But I feel that in your mind, you're a little bit stuck still. I feel that that things are going to turn around for you in love here, Scorpio. Things are going to, like life is in cycles. And I feel that your cycle of this painful time that you've been in is coming to an end, and you're about to meet somebody, or your relationship is about to take a renewal. And there's going to be a lot of love and happiness here. So I feel that, yes, your heart is ready for love. Your heart knows the truth. Your heart knows that things come in circles, that things go in cycles. And I feel that your heart is ready. I just feel that it's your mind that maybe not, because you've got the Empress card here. And the Empress card is showing that maybe you want a family, and you may be feeling that, oh, okay, for some of you, you might not want a family. You might not want the children. Or you might have children and don't want any more children. And you're feeling like this is what's holding you back. Because in your mind, you're like, I don't want to have any more kids. But maybe you're still quite young enough to have kids. And you're worried that if you meet someone, they're going to want to have kids. So it's like, oh, it's best not to until I'm a bit older. And then they'll understand a bit more. So there might be, that's not for everybody. That's just for some of you. Because not everybody does want children. I don't want any more children. I'm quite happy with one. That's the one and done. Okay, so the Empress card is also showing that you need to maybe be a little bit more creative when it comes to finding love. Think outside the box. Maybe you're doing the same things and going on the same dating sites and going to the same places to meet someone. Maybe you need to go somewhere different. Maybe you need to try something different as well. So I do feel that, like, if you could shift this limiting belief of whatever's holding you back, your mind's going to be ready. Your mind and your heart is going to be ready to fall in love again. Now, is your soul ready for love? The Queen of Wands is showing yes, your soul is ready for love. You just got to have that courage to be able to put yourself in a different situation than what you're doing. You are very, I feel that you have been on your own spiritual journey and you're very connected with yourself. I feel that you need to have that element of trust within you. Do you trust you enough that if things go wrong, you know that you can handle it? But I feel that your mind, body and soul is ready, almost ready to find love again. But I feel that you're worried here with the Eight of Swords to put yourself forward. But if you took your blindfold off, turned your intuition on and trust yourself and trust those red flags, if any red flags come up with someone, this is where you're going to be able to find a relationship that is more in alignment with you. Okay, let's pull a Lover's Oracle card for you then, Scorpio, for the final message. If you like today's reading, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel, and I really appreciate all the love and support that you send me, so thank you for that. If you'd like a personal reading with me, then do check out my Etsy shop, RM Tarot. So link in the description box below. And if you're on social media, do go and check out my social media handles that are also linked in the description box below. Okay, so we got two cards that came out for you. Okay, so the first one is let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I feel that if you're single or in a relationship, that is apparent. So when you meet someone new or with the person that you're with now, you can be close with that person. But you can also give each other space, knowing that, like, love never claims, it allows and gives. And you've got the Six of Pentacles here to be able to give to that relationship. Sometimes space is needed. You've also got here the forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. Yes, and I feel like I want to put that near the Eight of Swords. You need to forgive yourself for the relationships that you may have been holding on to for too long. You need to forgive the person that maybe hurt you. By forgiving them and letting it go and moving forward with your life is going to set you free. Forgiveness is the answer here, and it's very hard to do, but I feel that it's very important for you to do, to be able to move forward in your relationship or to move forward in finding someone new. That's all I've got for you today, my lovely Scorpio. Thank you for spending that time with me. I really do appreciate it. Anything resonates, drop it in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day today. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.